It's interesting when you walk alone in the woods, you tend to find more and see more wildlife. I just walked up on a deer. He ran away from me pretty fast. But I must have been downwind or something because he didn't see me at all until I came right up on him. It's a good experience to walk alone in the woods, you know. You can really think. A good friend is meeting me here today. He's not coming to a while, so I have some alone time. I can do some reading, just be alone. It's enjoyable here. I've working for a while. This wool blanket system is doing pretty well. It's pretty comfortable. At times I'm off balance, but I just kind of like shift my load around. But if you pack it right, where the weight is in different areas, it's not that bad. You definitely feel agile. You feel lighter because you really don't have much stuff on you. It rained the last 4 days. It's supposed to rain a little bit today, which I hope I don't get too much rain because then it'll be kind of a enduring trip, but it's okay. Take it as it goes, right? It's better than being at work. So I've been searching for some paper bark, and I can't find any. It's sad. In this southern New England area, there's a lot of the acid rains have destroyed all the birch trees. So if you do find birch trees, it's most of the time it's dead on the ground. They've been being killed for years, which is, kind of crappy because birch is a great tinder and it's a really good resource. You can make tons of stuff out of birch. You can make bowls and even canoes if you knew how to, So I just think I'm going to use the cedar bark and some feather sticks and I'll be fine. I brought some fat wood with me. I forgot about that. But I didn't bring any man-made tinder, which normally I would carry like petroleum jelly with cotton balls, but I didn't want to bring any of that stuff with me. I just wanted to try to find stuff off the landscape. So I'll be sure it'll be fine. So it's about beginning of summer, and I've been walking for a while. It's getting pretty hot with this wool blanket. It does get hot because you have a wool sash on pretty much. But I've been searching for tinder. There's not much dry grass around here anymore. Usually I find a ton of dry grass in the other seasons, but I had to walk down this old pipeline to find this. It's a cedar tree. There isn't many around here. This is like one of the the handful in this pretty large area. And this is where I'll get my tinder from to initially start my fire. I can use feather sticks too, but I like using cedar. It smells nice. I try not to take too much because I don't want to damage the tree, but take a lot of the loose stuff. Give myself a nice bundle. I'll try to find some dry leaves and dry grass to add to this. But this would be the main source of tinder. I'll make some shavings too, because that usually works. I usually camp in the pine knoll. The pines are my favorite area to camp. It's not that many resources there, and the wood burns really fast, but it offers, there's no prickers, it's very open, because the pine trees have a lot of they're very acidic for the ground, and a lot of plants can't grow next to it. So I usually just like to camp in there. It's easier. I also don't find as many ticks in the pine grove. Not sure why, but see, a lot of the stuff you can gather with your hands. You could take your knife and scrape a little bit more, gotta make small fuzzies. But most of it, I just can gather by hand. And that way, it seems like it also doesn't hurt the tree as much, so I can have tinder for a long time. So here's my harvest. Pretty good size. I'm going to process this down more. Doesn't look like much here in the summer, but this was my water source at one time. Here in the fall, it's usually flowing pretty well. It's all dried up now. So I'm at camp now. Gotta set up. Gotta find some tinder, maybe start a little fire. But it was a good walk. It's good to be alone and walk in the woods for a while. So I keep these old water jugs here so that they can collect the rain. So I have water to put the fire out. A lot of times the stream's pretty far from here. One of the tips that you could use if you don't have a knife or a saw or even an axe or anything is a lot of these pine trees are already dead and they can come down by hand. You can get fire with this, you can get a lot of resources just by breaking it down. So here's an example, like I was saying, a lot of the birch trees are dead around here. But I did find this one on the ground, and it looks like the bark is still, it still has some resin in it. You can see it's like that peach color. I found some pine sap, little piece of bark on there. Keep that with my cedar. Starting to open up over here. So the wind will blow through the feathers once again. Here's my bedroll. I got my strap. Fleece. Little bag of gear. Top. Change of socks. And my pot. I have some canned food inside that pot too. Done. So I got my bacon cooking. I brought like a pound. Looks pretty good. I think I'm gonna make a rack though that goes directly across it, because I can't cook the front ones. I mean the ones in the back. But I'll make do. You know, they get a little crispy on the end. I had to bring bacon. Bacon is a very tasty treat when you're out here.
What's up, man?
Hey, Mitch. Well, you came.
What's going on?
Buddy?
Good to see you.
Just cooking some bacon. I was filming some video here.
Cool.
Hey, it's almost done for you too.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it.
Thanks, man. Thanks for inviting me.
No.
Figured I'd sneak up on you a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't even hear you until you rushed me.
It's too late.
Oh.
Looks good.
Yeah, that's probably done. Yeah.
Don't mind if I may.
It's a little crispy, but it'll be fine. I was just saying, actually, I was just recording a video about how the back pieces are not cooked enough.
Delicious.
Oh, yeah, that's done. So I've been searching for this tree here, this wild edible. Been searching some time. I finally found it. This is the very invasive species. The corned beef and hash tree. I will now sample a piece. Some prime cooking. So here's a good survival food if you ever need it. This is the base of a pine sapling. I actually just broke this with my hand, and it's not the bark, but it's the inner bark. It's called the cambium layer. You can see, you can get out with your hands. But this stuff is great if you ever were getting weak in the woods, you got no food. Just knock down a little sapling, peel the bark off. So you peel the bark, and there's the white layer inside you can eat.
Take the head off. Leave the fins in the head. Good heat.
So Mitch has his small fish there, panast, and I match his small fish with my panast beef. Got some surf and turf tonight. So here's my bedroll set up for the night. I'll show you how I'm going to get in and out of it. So we'll build the fire up a little bit longer. Right now it's just a cooking fire, but when we go to sleep it'll be a little bit of bigger fire. We won't need a long log fire because it's only going to get down to, you know, high 40s, low 50s, and it's not going to be that bad with just a wool blanket, and I'll have a fleece on, you know, a fleece jacket too, just in case it gets too cold. But the fire will be fine. So I got my haversack as my pillow. The blanket's long enough to cover me fully around. If it gets too cold, I even can tuck up inside of it. It's pretty comfortable. Bon appetit. Night falls upon us. So I got my fillet here, and it smells delicious. It's nice golden brown, that color. Gonna add some salt that Mitch made from Cape Cod. He went to Cape Cod, Massachusetts, and he got some salt water from the sea, the Atlantic Ocean. He boiled it down and made some salt. Yes, sir. Yeah. First pick.
Thanks, man.
That salt is it's like real salt. It's like real sea salt.
All the fish. Magic.
So Mitch gave me some of his chaga coffee. It's brewing up right now. It's gonna be one tasty treat. He's gonna crawl in your ear and make a web. It's like as big as your finger.
He's huge.
So Mitch just looked at his bedroll, and there was a giant wolf spider on it. I'll tell you what, if you're afraid of spiders, don't sleep on the ground. There's a lot of spiders in the woods. I'm not afraid of spiders, but just gotta live with them, I guess. Until they crawl into your ear and make a little nest. That's what I'm afraid of spiders. Cooking up some bannock. Bannock loaf. We got on a long plank we made. Oh, Mitch made.
We both made. You split it first.
That's true. Oh yeah. Wow. Don't burn yourself, bro.
Bam.
Crank up the heat.
Yeah. I'll start cooking the side. Then if I can get it nice and crisp on the side, then it's not gonna flow. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
The bannock loaf is done.
Sorry that I have to cut the video short, but I ran out of battery. This is my last little tiny bit of juice. Well, gonna be going to bed soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.